Hey guys and girls, my name's Dan. Welcome back to The Forge. In today's episode of Trust Me, I'm Blacksmith. We're going to be making some tongs to hold this 100mm square or 4-inch square stock that we're going to be using to make the anvil. Okay, some of the astute among the audience may have realised there's quite a lot of flame coming out of this fire for that last piece. And there still is now. It's because I have been trying some of this larger, this is a green coal. I think it's bituminous. It's not sticky, but it is quite soft. It's breaking up quite easily. Gave a really nice heat. So with the sort of current problems of getting hold of coke, we can still get coke here in the UK, but it's getting harder and harder to get hold of, and then good quality is getting harder and harder to get hold of. Obviously, having to find alternatives is important. So I've been trying this on the forge today, so see how that goes.
I think I wrote hot as well.
Yeah, I didn't realise it was hot. Okay, so this is the stock we're trying to make these tongs to hold, this 100 by 100 or 4 inch by 4 inch cubed. And these are the tongs we've made. Now there's a slight problem. They're not big enough. But they do hold the 50 square that we've been using for these new hammers quite nicely. So what I'm going to do is draw out some more material and have another go at making these, but bigger. So yeah, we're going to speed through that bit. That's the reason you didn't see me making these, is because we sort of realised that they weren't going to hold the 100 square. So what we're going to do is we're going to speed through this next bit and get this done, and then when we get to the bits, the riveting it together and the other bits and bobs, we'll show you that instead of you seeing it done twice. Okay, so these are the originals that I've just finished, and if I put them alongside these ones, you can see they're already considerably bigger. I'll do a close-up as well. So the next job to do is split the nibs and then to fix what will become the manipulation bar. I'm going to get on with that now. Hopefully we're all caught up, and we should have a pair of tongs very soon. So something else that I've done since we made the first set of tongs was we've done some work on adjusting this component here on the massey. It lives just above the control lever and all that. So this part here is designed to lubricate the compressor. Now I know some people aren't interested in power hammer stuff, but I think this is a cute little bit of kit that I want to share with people so that they know how some of these things work. Basically what this is a glass filled with water, and then there'll be a little drip that passes through. Now I'm going to show you that, but it's going to be a bit noisy. with a lot of tools in the workshop, routine maintenance is important, so keeping on top of this thing and making sure it's working to the best of its ability, considering its age, is really important. And something to consider if you're thinking about getting larger equipment to run in the workshop: power hammers, fly presses, leg vices, welders, so on and so forth. I don't get very many questions about the power hammer or equipment in the workshop, but when I do, the questions tend to be quite complicated. So if people want to know more about stuff, leave it in the comments, and I might be convinced to do some more videos on the sort of maintenance that's done on the power hammer. One such piece of maintenance that might need doing soon is this might need taking out and cleaning. It's the filter. Clean some of the debris out of the oil as it passes through the pump and everything like that. So that's something that we could look at as an episode perhaps, or something in an episode in the future. Let me know in the comments. Okay, thank you so much for joining me. These turned out amazing. I've really enjoyed making these, to the point so much that I like them that much. I have also made myself a set of smaller ones, and I am in the process of making a couple more pairs for a few other jobs that we have trouble using under the power hammer. Trouble holding stuff, and these tongs hold really well. They are, when they're set up, they only hold stock to a narrow margin, but because we're aiming for certain targets, these are really good, and I'm really enjoying using them. We set these ones up here so that they can hold the 50 round that we used in a previous video where we made some of the new style hammers. I'm going to talk a bit more about that in just a second. This, however, came out lovely. I'm super stoked about this. The tongs hold lovely, they work super well, and this manipulation bar allows you to manipulate the material around when you're using it on an anvil or under a hammer. Super easy. Now, some people thought that this bar was here just so you could hold the stock from one end like this. Oh God. That's so heavy. It is a bit of a knuckle burner. Some people pointed out that this was a bit close to material on the Instagram. If you are interested and you want to catch up on information and stuff before the videos come out, definitely check out the Instagram. I never intended this to be something that you would be holding and lifting. It does look cool. It kind of looks like one of those hip-mounted machine gun jobby thingies. That isn't the intention of this. The purpose of this is to allow you to rotate the work once you've got it, and if you need to hold it up on a point, it's not something that's supposed to hold weight. It's to help you manipulate the material, because if you were just working up on the tongs here, it's really hard to move the stock. It's obnoxiously difficult to move the stock. So the best way to do it is with this little handle, and that's what it's there for. These have turned out great. Hopefully you have enjoyed watching me make these. These are for the anvil build, which is this stuff here and that piece in there. There is a video where we did a warm-up, so if you're a bit curious as to how we're going to go about doing this, please go and check out that video. There's also a gas forge build. I'll leave links to this at the end of the video. There'll be some cards as well. Hopefully that will pop up. But let's quickly just talk about this. I have an Etsy. On the Etsy, I sell a collection of different blacksmith related items. Block brushes, I sell a little bit of stock, and I also sell some tools. This is the 50 round, that we use, or 2-inch round that we use to make these rounding hammers. I'm loving making these. I'm also sort of developing some new tooling to go with these, and I've decided that when I'm out in the United States, they are the hammers that we're going to be making for the courses if we can get the right stock. And I'm going to be using some tricky tooling just to get that process going really well, that you can make at home. This isn't something that you can't do. If people are interested in doing some courses before I go out to the States to some warm-ups, I will be running some of those as well. So drop me an email. That's in the description as well. My email's in the description. So if you want to get in contact with me about hammer making classes, I've got some coming up in the very near future. That hammer you just saw is going to be up for sale very soon on the Etsy. That stock's also going to be up for sale very soon on the Etsy. There's some other nice things coming, and hopefully we can get back to normal once I've got a big job that keeps taking up some table space. Once I've got that out of the way, I can get back to normal and we can start working on some of the other projects. We can get that leg vise finished. So I'm really excited about getting this anvil done. We're going to be doing it on Friday. It's Wednesday today, and Friday is it's only 2 days away. We've got the big gas forge, we've got the big tongs. We've got like 4 super duper young lads who are going to come up and help me. You'll have seen 2 of them today in the video, Matt and Luke. Thank you, Matt and Luke, so much for helping me today. If they've got Instagrams, I will leave them a link in the description as well. So go and check those guys out as well. So thank you for joining me. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you did, remember to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. And if you are a subscriber, please ring that bell for notifications, because it'll let you know every time I make a video. If you want to help support the channel, remember, you can go and check out the Instagram for updates and news and all sorts of little bits and tidbits of stuff going on in the workshop. You can also go and check out that Instagram and get yourself a t-shirt, even a hat. It's a great way to support the channel, and it really does help. Also, go and help out our local students by checking out their Instagrams and maybe following them there. Luke and Matt, I don't know if Matt's got an Instagram, but if he has, I'll put it in the description so you guys can go and follow and send your love and be super cool, supportive people as well. They're going to be here for the anvil build, along with Elliot. You all already know Elliot, and some other people I haven't confirmed 100% yet. But anyway, long and short of it is, thank you for joining me. I'll leave a link of the video up here for me making this anvil. I'll leave a link to a video of me making a hammer just like this one. And then I will also leave a link up here for me making the gas forge, the monster gas forge. This is the subscribe button. Thank you for joining me. See you later. Bye bye.